Welcome to Beer League Benchwarmers, the podcast recorded on the bench next to the director's seat at a sports movie, where I'm looking at that craft snack table. It looks pretty good. Today, we're talking about sports movies. So sports movies, I guess you could say they're like movies about sports. Simply put. Anyone have any thoughts about that?
That was eloquently put.
Yeah. So
some are based on true stories, some are based on true stories that are stretched, some are just far-fetched, but in the long run it's usually pans out to be pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some that we're going to talk about that we don't like. So,
yeah, today we're just a little summary. We're talking about sports movies we like, sports movies we don't, some other stuff too. But yeah, I'm curious where you guys stand on that. Where like the realistic ones that are even like documentary like versus almost cartoony movies. Like there's a movie about a chimp that plays baseball. I don't think that's based on.
I think his name's All Star or something like that.
I think it's called Ed. I don't know. But just curious how you guys.
Ed's a horse.
Yeah, Ed was a horse.
Eddie is a basketball movie about a woman coach for the Knicks.
Oh.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah. Gary Payton's in it.
I do not enjoy the animal sports movies. In fact, I have.
You don't like MVP? Most Valuable Primate?
That's
hilariously,
the primate is, yes.
Guess what? MVP made in 2000. That is on my list of terrible sports movies.
I think we should talk. I think that'll be a discussion after our list, because I feel like if you feel one way or the other, it's going to be on your list.
That's fair. That's fair. So we'll have Okay, we'll just jump right into the list then. Get a feel for how we all interact with sports movies and which ones we like. And I'll go first because I don't watch a lot of sports movies. My first one though, Happy Gilmore, very sports movie. Super sports.
Not on my list. I honestly forgot about that too.
So did I. I did. Thank you, Kyle. That was not on my list. Yeah. Good one. There you go.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan, but his old work is great. And no heart. I know you guys like, especially Sean likes Adam Sandler, but his early work
I do.
Great.
I like his old stuff, like you. It was when he was good, when he was pumping them out around the 90s and the early 2000s. And then he kind of went more serious, which some of those are all right, but
yeah, there's definitely some misses as he got more popular though.
Everybody's misses.
That's true. That's
for sure.
Tarantino had that movie about a car. Grind. I don't remember what it was called.
Oh yeah, Grindhouse. The death car.
He hated that. Apparently, that's like his least favorite movie. I don't know if you guys like Tarantino, but that's just
Ryan Reynolds has Green Lantern.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
But yeah, I also Happy Gilmore. That's the golf movie with there's hockey in it too. I don't know.
Thank you.
And he has a putter. That's the golf club. That's great. And Carl Weathers.
Yep.
He's great. He's so funny.
Yep.
And I think he beats up Bob Barker.
And he's a Mandalorian.
Bob Barker beats him up.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right.
No, you're wrong, bitch.
But yeah, in that vein, I also put down Waterboy.
I didn't have that one either. Also, that's another great one.
I thought of it, but didn't add it.
Yeah, I just remember the line, Mama said crocodiles are ornery because something about teeth. I don't remember.
That's the line you remember?
Alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth but got no toothbrush.
Yeah, that's it.
The teacher getting
Yeah, but yeah, that
Joe
was a
Oh,
good one.
you're
Greatest of linebackers is Joe Montana. Joe Montana was a quarterback.
Yeah,
Like Joe Montana.
and foosball is the devil.
Great. Yeah. I constantly like when I'm drinking like Gatorade, I'll think of the song like water sucks.
sucks.
It really sucks.
That was the Fonz, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that was a good one.
Great
too,
one. Fuck. Kyle.
Uh-huh.
You're on
Kyle.
fire with your list.
Oh, I just was like Adam
Give the
Sandler.
man
makes
2
sports
podcasts
movies.
and he'll come up great lists.
I'm gonna.
Weeks of
I'm
Our
about-
Lives comes out once a week too.
Yeah, I'm about to. I got to pick which one I want to snipe. I'm gonna snipe one of Jake's picks. Jake, should I go with the great one or the good one?
Just fucking pick one and ruin my night.
All right, Space Jam, cause it's a space
Honestly,
jam.
it's not on my fucking
in your
list.
night.
It was on my list.
Oh man, I have a
was gonna-
history with Space Jam.
I was going to do a callback to a previous episode about what was it? Monsters.
Ah, sorry,
Monsters.
It was on. Yeah, it was on Jake's list about monsters.
my window just started closing. Scared the crap out of me.
Ghost. I got a great history with that movie, but the wife would be mad if I bring it up. I'll just let your imagination run wild with that.
All right.
All right. Do you have a Pavlovian response when you hear Michael Jordan? You feel certain ways.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't a crazy Jordan fan. I just loved that movie because I loved the Looney Tunes.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that's it.
Bill Murray.
Yeah, I have that jersey.
It's a
I'm
legendary.
as
movie.
like I don't follow basketball, but like I know of it. But still, like I love that movie. Oh man, I just thought of it. No, thanks. You're making me think of great like movies for my list, for both lists actually.
Hey, there you go. But yeah, that's I got some other ones, but I don't want to steal everyone's. So I guess Rick, is next.
Yeah, let's go, Rick.
My turn.
Yep.
I've got a pretty long list. I'm only going to pick the 3. I'm going to leave the 1 off of it.
Good, because the cops are coming after you.
Mhm.
Yeah, are they again? I don't understand what's going on with this freaking camera. It's very
At least you're
annoying.
not freezing this week.
That is
Yeah.
a very good thing. On my list, I have Little Giants.
Ooh, I forgot about that movie.
Little
Man.
Giants is honestly one of like the first sports movies I think that I can really remember watching. I loved it. I loved that it had, the Madden bus came in with John Madden and Bruce Smith was on it.
And
It was a very
Emmett
cool.
Smith.
Yeah, Emma Smith was there. Rick Moranis was in that movie.
I love
Ed
Rick
O'Neill,
Moranis.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep, from Married with Children.
What
Very
is that
good
about?
movie.
I've never seen it.
It's a football movie, Little League football, basically. And you have Ed
That's
O'Neill
hence
and
little.
Rick Moranis. What?
Hence little. They're small people.
Yeah, the Little Giants. Rick Moranis and Ed O'Neill are brothers. Ed
Okay.
O'Neill was a college football player who won the Heisman, and he's coaching a Little League football team. And Rick Moranis' daughter wants to play football, but they don't let her play. So Rick
Oh.
Moranis basically decides he wants to start his own team in the same town, which then
Sure.
they just
It's
what's
your
that?
typical David versus Goliath movie.
Mm.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay.
And then it just becomes that they play against each other to decide who will end up being who will represent the town as
Ooh.
the Little League football team. Yeah.
Okay.
Also
That's a
on my
great
list.
movie.
Yep, great
Yeah,
movie.
honestly, you guys have given 4 movies. None of them are on my list. You've
No.
given me probably 4 movies to think about.
We're gonna have to do a
Thank you.
sequel series.
I have, damn it, and now I can't.
I don't know that one.
Oh, there it is. I got it. The Legend of Bagger Vance.
Motherfucker, I fucking hate you.
That
mean-
sounds like a freaking fantasy.
Great
movie.
movie.
I had
That's
another
one of my top 5 movies of all time.
I
let
had
alone
another one
sports
on
movies.
here that I thought was that, but I'm like, that's not it. I'm not going to name this one. I'll mention it after. But yeah, Legend of Bagger Vance, stellar movie, golf
Great
movie.
movie.
Will Smith is like an angel or whatever the hell he was.
Young
What?
Will Smith.
Yep,
Young
Will
Matt
Smith.
Damon.
Wait, yep,
Young
Yeah,
Will Smith
great
was
movie.
just in a movie
it
about
was 2000.
him fighting Will Smith.
It was such. Which that was a terrible movie. I didn't like that movie.
The other one
Gemini
that I'll
Man.
pick.
Yeah.
What's that?
Gemini Man.
Man.
It's the kind one
That was
I
card.
did
such
not
a
like
predict-
Gemini Man.
Such a predictable plot.
Yeah, it was very bad. I will.
But Kyle, you said you never watched that movie. I know you don't like sports movies or all that. I would highly recommend that movie.
Yeah,
Such a
is
good
it?
movie.
Baker
The Legend of Baggins.
Yeah.
Bagger Vance.
Bagger Vans.
My
Okay.
favorite scene though is like when Matt Damon is hitting shots in the dark, and then this is when you first meet Will Smith. Spoiler alert! And he's walking up out of the shadows, and Matt Damon's like, "I could have hit you." And he's like, "Well, the way you're hitting, that's why I walked right in front of you."
Oh,
Like, it was such a great like introduction to Will Smith's character.
Mhm.
The last movie that I'll pick for my 3 is going to be this one. For reasons I enjoyed the film a lot. Obviously, the main actor Tom Hanks in it helped a lot. But League of Their Own, that one I will watch if I see it on TV. That is
I don't have
about
that on my list.
that is about
That's like-
the first season of All American. It was called the All American Girls Baseball League. Basically, baseball pretty much wasn't happening because World War II had started. It was 1943. A lot of American baseball players are going overseas to fight in the war. So they decided to have a women's league start up. There were 4 teams. Only thing that I don't like about that movie, which we kind of talked about, was like kind of stretching the truth, as in the 2 teams that play. All 4 teams in the movie are real teams, but the championship was not played between those 2 teams, and it also was only like a 3-game series.
They
The actual,
dramatized it.
yeah, in the movie it was between the Racing Bells and the Rockford Peaches, and they went to Game 7. Which in the real life it was the something Comets and the Rockford Peaches, and it was like a 3-game series. So they changed a bit of it. And I mean, obviously the characters weren't all correct too, but I mean they do that a lot for movies just to help sell, I guess, to make it more drama filled and such. So
Did you know that they did another women's baseball league in like the early 2000s,
I did
late
not.
90s? Yeah, it was within like the last couple decades that they tried it, and it didn't even last a full season. There was just no backing to it or anything. ESPN did a story about it a couple years ago. It was a pretty good story.
There is there's a organization right now that has they say it's professional. I mean, they pay the players. Volleyball, softball, and lacrosse professional. They play like 10 games a year, and the players all get paid. I think volleyball was like 10 grand a game, and they got paid out for championships and MVPs and stuff like that. So like I mean, as far as like 10 grand a game is pretty good, but they play only like a couple games a year. So the money isn't there, but they've been going on for a couple years now. Ad Pro Ultimate, I forgot what it's called. I'll have to get that one. But they actually play volleyball. All their games are played in Texas. Baseball, I think they play in Maryland. But yeah, they're doing that now.
Cool.
Cool.
Do you know, is that league in the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
They played for, I think, like 5 or 6 years. They played for a while. So
Cool.
probably, I mean, most likely it died after everybody came back from the war. So yeah.
The whole propaganda. If you're not taking care of your kids, they're gonna do drugs.
Could be barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. All right, is it Jake's turn or Sean? I forget.
I don't
My
care.
list has grown to eight movies.
I got
I
a
have-
few.
I have honorable mentions, but I'm gonna wait until after you guys are done because some of them, like, I really, really enjoy. One on here I wish I would add to my list, but I didn't. So I'm gonna wait. But yeah, I've got a lot of honorable mentions.
All
I
right.
guess we like sports movies.
Oh, I love them.
All right. We do like sports, so they make a movie about it. Usually hopefully it's pretty good.
All right, Sean, you want to go first, or you want me?
Yeah, I'll go. I mean,
I
you know,
already know you're gonna chop You're gonna chop my list really
I mean,
far down, so that's okay.
if anybody knows who the character is of my name, Ray Kinsella, let's go with Field of Dreams.
Not on my list.
Really? That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Great movie. I didn't put it on my list because I knew it would be taken. That's
Right.
pretty much the reason why.
I am a huge fan of Major League. I love that movie.
Not on my list.
I think this is going to be my first one I'm going to steal from Jake, maybe, but Summer Catch.
No, I hate that movie.
Really?
You're talking about with
Freddie Prinze Jr.
I
Yeah.
hate it.
Oh,
Really?
that's where he's the
Hate it.
pitcher, right?
Here's the picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
hate that movie.
it's cool because he gets drafted and he goes plays for the Batavia Muck Dogs. It's local.
I could care
That's
less.
Yeah.
a real team.
He could have played for my high school. I wouldn't have cared.
And then Dodgeball.
Hey,
Fuck, I didn't think of that.
that was on my list.
I just
thought
watched that
that
a couple days ago.
So did I.
Movie.
I was
Oh
sure
my
Jake was gonna
God.
have that. Jeez.
That's such a great movie.
It
I will
is.
say though, like there was a time in high school that I think Kyle was with me that like whenever me and him would go to hang out with a certain group of friends, they would watch that every single time. So it's like it was like another one of our friends, Sean. I'm not gonna mention any names that loved Step Brothers.
Mm.
Like there is just like there's these movies that just had such a cult following that like they couldn't branch outside of the box. They had to watch those movies.
Yeah.
So as much as I love Dodgeball, I watched it so many times in like a year span where like I just started
Just killed it. Yep.
Yeah.
Was there an Easter egg in that one where every time what's his name, Ben Stiller snapped or something, if you press select at the end you got an extra scene? Okay, never mind.
There was an end credit scene technically when he's fat and he goes,
Fucking
looks like
Chuck
things are
Norris.
boys.
Oh yeah, then he dances. That's right. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
And there's Steve the Pirate. That was
"Fatty,
great.
make it funny."
Or shit, Steve the Pirate.
Steve the
Yeah.
Pirate.
Hey, look, it's Steve the Pirate.
Yeah, Steve the Pirate.
Then I have. I don't know if you guys want to keep going because I do.
No, yeah, keep going. My list
Okay.
is not shrunk at all.
Well, how many's he
All
got? He's gonna take
I
the
s-
ones of my honorable mention.
No, I'm not going to say the one because I know I'm assuming we're all in agreement. On
Yeah,
the
I
one,
didn't pick
so-
the one either. We all know.
Okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
said The Natural.
I've
guys
not
ever
seen
seen
that.
it?
I didn't know, and that was
Great.
filmed in Buffalo.
In Buffalo. Yes.
Really?
That was filmed
Yep,
at the
in
ballpark.
Buffalo. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Robert-
They have the
Robert-
they have the bat in the Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yep. Robert Redford
Is that about drugs?
No,
is about
Okay.
a baseball player.
no,
Yeah, for
Um,
the
talking about
Arkansas
sports.
Naturals.
Yep.
Yeah, but like
Farm
Naturals
team for
versus
the Anaheim
the,
Angels. Anybody's wondering?
oh, the
Yeah.
Naturals versus the drug users. You know, it's like
No, no,
But-
they made a huge deal about it because of the Blue Jays playing in Buffalo.
mm.
Because of it being like that was the last time a professional team has played in Buffalo, pretty much.
But if you don't know who the actor is, Robert Redford, Kyle, he's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. in,
Civil War.
or not Civil,
Or,
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
America.
He's the guy that Nick Fury kills or tries to have Nick Fury killed too.
Mm.
He's the one that
That guy.
says sometimes when you destroy civilization to rebuild it, you make enemies or something like that.
That's the guy, the actor
Spooky.
that played him.
Okay.
And then I do have two more, but I'm not going to steal the one from Jake. But I had Remember the Titans.
You can steal it. Literally, you have not shrunk
We
my
are
list at all.
Titans.
All right,
That is
All right.
on my honorable mention.
I love that.
It's a great
song.
movie
That
too.
one.
Like I forgot about it.
All right, well then we'll stay with the Kevin Costner theme and go with Tin Cup.
Tin Cup.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
that's a great movie.
You didn't have that one?
Damn.
I don't know that one
That is-
either.
That is one of my all-time favorite sports movies.
Fuck, that's a great movie.
I'm actually surprised that there's another one that
I
I'm
know.
honest- yeah.
I know the other one. I knew that Jake was probably going to say
You
that.
guys
one.
haven't shrunk my list at all. All you guys
Holy
have done
shit.
is grown the list.
Did you
Look,
come
got
into
some-
this with a super narrow focus of what a sports movie is?
I don't know why I forgot so many movies. It's like fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're doing a podcast to expand our horizons.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have. You've expanded my mind.
Mhm.
All right, we're ready for my list then?
Yep, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
All right, we'll do the first one that everybody is in agreement about, and that's Miracle.
Yep, that's 100% on mine.
I'll start with that one at least.
We're all, in case this is your first episode, we're all very big hockey fans, and we're all U.S. citizens.
I can't imagine me and Kyle
Right.
winning the championship. Oop, there's my thing.
Oh yeah, and Jake's
Yeah.
pointing to all his hockey memorabilia
Oh,
that he is as
Oh,
his
yeah, I got
background
stretched.
and his
Oh, hockey. Oh, yeah, I hate it. Oh.
his Buffalo Sabres 29
Oh, tattoo.
hockey
Oh, I hate
tattoo. I
hockey.
forgot about that. And the Buffalo hat, which I don't know if that's
Oh.
actually hockey or not though.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
50th
Okay.
anniversary. All right. I will keep going. I'll try to break it down.
That's the one. That's the one during the Cold War, right? Like U.S. was.
Yep.
U.S. and
1980s.
Russia were having like a penis measuring contest, and like this was part of it.
I'm actually shocked.
But-
Kyle's the first one to bring up a penis on the podcast. And it's not
Yeah.
one of us.
It's a
Oh, we were
metaphor.
going family friendly now.
Yeah.
Oh, is that too bad? We can edit that out if you want. That's fine.
Nope, let's keep that in.
Sorry if I offended you.
Nah, I could care less about family friendly, whatever. I will break it down I'll categorize it by sports. So we'll go with basketball, Coach Carter.
Yeah.
I've actually never really seen that.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I've heard it's a good movie, but I've never seen it.
You should
I
watch
I
it.
forgot about that one. I'll be honest.
That's with Samuel Jackson, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go to football and I'll say Invincible.
Hey.
Great
Mark
movie.
Wahlberg.
Was not on my list. Totally forgot about that one.
Oh
They
yeah.
just
Hey.
settled the lawsuit because an actor died. And
Really?
just think about that. Yeah.
What?
I thought it was an all right movie. It wasn't on my top list. No.
That's
Somebody
one-
died.
Yeah, I don't know if they died during filming. There's some lawsuit. I really didn't read into it. It's not as big of a lawsuit as the whole Scarlett Johansson versus Disney, but there
Mm.
was a separate movie lawsuit versus Disney.
Is that one? That one's based on a true story, right?
Yes.
How faithful
is.
is it?
It's pretty good.
Pretty close, yeah.
That's kind of.
I can't remember-
That was
I
like
can't remember.
a crazy story.
It's one of the more accurate sports movies there are out there.
Okay.
What was the football player's name again? Was it Vince Papali?
Yeah.
Vince Papali. Yep.
Yeah, and he
He
was,
was
like a
basically
bar
like
owner.
the
right?
Steve Tasker before Steve Tasker.
Yeah, he
Mm.
was a bartender and he went and
Yeah.
tried out.
Made it
That's,
on.
that is a great movie. I forgot.
Do you think we?
Um,
Do you think we could get onto a team?
We could probably go play in the KHL. They're looking
What's
for
that?
Americans every year.
Datsuk plays there. I don't think so.
Just pick the
Then
lower
again,
league.
still plays there. He'll skate circles around me still.
We'll go, or maybe the Finnish league or something, or the Swiss league.
yeah. The Australian league.
The
There
England.
is an Australian league, and it's honestly it's as close to the movie Goon. as
Gold Coast
possible.
Lizards. Let's go, boys.
I don't know why I'm shocked, but like,
Only Ricky would know there was an actual team name.
oh man, Goon is a good movie. I like Goon.
I've never seen them.
The first one.
Goon 2 would make it on my list of terrible movies,
Yes, I agree.
but
on that
Goon
one.
1 is good. All right, I'll go to golf for a movie. The greatest game ever played. With
Is that the one with Shia LaBeouf?
young,
Yes.
young Shia LaBeouf, like
I
still
had-
even
I
forgot
Stevens
about that.
Shia LaBeouf.
I had that on my list thinking it was Beggar Vance, but it wasn't. I was like, I know this isn't it. So, but it was a fantastic film as well.
It's a great movie. It's on Disney Plus.
Is it?
Is it really? Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Recommend it. If you don't have Disney Plus, steal it from somebody.
Borrow it.
You didn't hear
I
it from
do.
us.
Yeah. Just use code word. Steal it from somebody. Last 4 movies
I
will
like-
be baseball movies.
Wait, just before we go, I like the idea of breaking into somebody's house in the middle of the night, giving their dog a steak, and then stealing their password.
Give me your Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's great. Oh shit!
All right,
That's
so
something that would
last-
you'd see that as a news article in Florida.
oh my god. Yeah.
Florida, man.
Florida man breaks into home to watch Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So my last four are baseball. Moneyball. I'm shocked nobody said Moneyball.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
I don't know
That's-
how nobody
I
said
didn't mind that
Moneyball.
film. It was a pretty good film.
Love
That's
that.
one of my. That's a
I-
top 10 movie. For
I
me
did not
all
pick
time.
it because I knew it was going to be on your list.
Mm.
Love
It's
it.
also
It's
a good
such
movie about
it's like
math.
Shut up, Kyle. It's
I
like
like
the
math.
closest movie to like actually showing the inner workings of a general manager in sports.
Yep.
And I
that's cool.
love that aspect of sports.
2002 A's season, which World Series was won by the Anaheim Angels, in case anybody was wondering.
Yep. They beat the Yankees to go to the World Series.
Yep, and then beat the Giants.
I remember.
Chris Pratt's in that movie, which like the first time I watched it, I didn't know who Chris Pratt was, and then like after like Guardians of the Galaxy, I was watching Moneyball. I was like, that's Chris Pratt.
Fat Chris Pratt.
Not
Chris
yet
Pratt.
fat. Chris.
Oh,
It's not
Not
yet.
as it's not
Wanted?
Parks and Rec.
It's not wanted. Chris Pratt,
Yeah.
right? That was the movie with Curving the Bullet.
Yeah.
he was in that one too. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
like,
was
he's
his
at the
best
very
friend.
Beginning.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
friend that
He
takes the
gets-
girlfriend, right?
He's
Yeah.
banging his girlfriend. Barry.
For the love of the game.
That was the other one I didn't have.
I have it on my list. It's not like I
Chick
do.
flick.
Yes, I enjoy
It is very a
but the
chick
whole
flick.
yeah, the love story really kind of meh.
I had no problem with it.
Yeah. John C.
Uh,
Riley playing like a normal
That
person.
one I had the biggest problem with. Yeah, I love
It's a
it
bit
where
much.
they're like, "Do I have like an? Does anybody have a hit? No, no. Today we don't suck." Like that was like one of John C. Riley's lines. Today we don't suck. We're actually good. We got you.
Well, it's like what John C. Riley took that turn where he started doing funny movies, but he was in The Perfect Storm.
Yeah.
It was one of the fishermen. It was like, wow, that's
I
John
never-
C.
I never
Riley.
Isn't he
that
the one
movie.
that gets caught in the face with the
Yeah, he gets a
fish
hook in the hand. Yeah. And the guy that jumps in the water to save him, he's from Buffalo.
Mandor, hand hook, car door. It's a
What?
reference.
Who is the bad guy of the villain in that one SpongeBob episode?
Oh, the hash slinging slasher.
Yeah, thank you. I knew somebody was gonna get it.
A big
Anyways.
Sean. Woo!
I'm actually really shocked on that.
Schmitty,
Last-
Werman, Jagerman, Jensen.
The
He was
last
number one.
two are The Rookie with Dennis Quaid.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis Quaid.
Love that
My favorite
movie.
my favorite thing I've ever seen Dennis Quaid in was a skit on Ellen where Ellen was talking to him
She's a
through
bitch.
Yeah, she is. So her show
Yeah.
got canceled.
I've heard. I don't know the situation, but this was a funny bit.
allegedly.
Yeah. So she was talking to him through a headpiece, and he was just out in the parking lot talking to people, and everything she said he had to say. And he was like, Dennis Quaid is here. Just to some random
There's
people on the-
also a great video you can find on the internet of him fucking storming off a set of a movie and motherfucking everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
him-
geez.
Him and his brother. I don't know if you guys know who his brother is. His brother's Randy Quaid, who was in Independence Day. That was the drunk pilot, or his
Yeah.
cousin Eddie in the Vacation movies.
Vacation,
Well,
yeah.
They like bashed the shit out of the government and fled to Canada for like 10 years to hide from the government. Now they're back, but yeah, they went and left the country.
Holy crap.
Nice.
I could add to that, but then this show would just take a weird turn. Anyways, last movie is 42.
Yeah,
Jackie-
I forgot about that one. That one is an absolutely stellar movie. I forgot about it.
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, but great
God.
fucking movie. Harrison Ford's in it as well.
Do you know what that's
What's that?
about, Kyle?
Never heard of it.
You ever heard of
You know
Jackie
who-
Robinson?
No.
He's the first African American player to play professional baseball.
Yeah.
Broke the color barrier, as they call it.
Oh, neat.
His number is retired in every team league wide,
Yeah.
and they have a Jackie Robinson Day that allows them to wear that number.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, well, I don't even want to say allows them; they have to wear that number.
Everyone is
player-
42.
every
42
player, yeah.
passes it to 42. 42
Yes.
pitches it. 42 hits. That kind of thing.
It's 42, right?
Yes.
It's 42.
But yeah, that is cool. That is a huge accomplishment. Being the first. There's probably so much adversity. I'm sure there's a
Oh,
movie
man.
made about it.
Well, there was
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
called
different
42.
league.
Mm.
Yeah, the Negro League, which they have.
Just-
Huh?
Just got recognized as
Yes.
stats being towards baseball stats. So they
Oh, did they
Cool.
now?
they crossed a huge barrier from the Negro League into the actual MLB.
They
That's really
have
cool.
they have the Hall of Fame here. The independent team that I went to go see is called the Kansas City Monarchs, which they took the name from the Negro League team that Jackie Robinson played for, was the Kansas City Monarchs, and that's their stadium is where they have the Negro League Hall of Fame now.
That's
Shit,
cool.
that's pretty cool.
I would love to check that stuff out. That stuff is so cool. The
Mhm.
one guy from Firefly and Serenity, Kyle. The Leaf on the Wind guy.
Oh yeah,
He's
the,
in that
the
movie.
pirate.
Yeah. Steve the pirate.
Yeah.
He's in that movie. He's a big old racist. He's said
Oh,
the N-word so many times.
they.
But
Yeah.
it's based off of true events. Like that's
Yeah, well,
that's
I mean,
how it really
when
was.
that? It was Brooklyn Dodgers still. They didn't come to LA until 1958. So it was
Yeah,
the
this
50s,
is
the 40s or
The
50s when
40s, yeah.
that happened. I'm really not sure of when Jackie Robinson did that, but it was back then, probably early 50s.
I would recommend that movie based off of the historical context of it.
Yep.
It's a great sports movie too, but it's got such a huge historical context.
Yep.
Background. That's my ever growing list.
Quick side note before Ricky goes. Anybody know who the last player to wear number 42 was? Where they banned it?
Mario Rivera. Marino
Ding, ding,
Rivera,
ding.
whatever his name is.
Mariano Rivera.
My computer actually, because I wanted to check his stats one day, and it's actually this current laptop. I typed it into my little search bar, and for whatever reason, my computer thought that was my name from now on. So every time I turn it on, it says "Good morning, Mariano Rivera."
Oh, that's
I'm like,
great.
that's pretty cool. But I have a movie. Sean, did you have more honorable mentions?
I just had my favorite, but
I will
can-
say I'm shocked that there was a movie that wasn't brought up.
I'm shocked. Well, I have first off, I have this one on my honorable mention, Cinderella Man, which was
oh,
Russell Crowe boxing movie, fantastic movie. Set in the 20s. He broke his hand and he had to retire from boxing, and he would do like stupid little events, and he broke his hand again, and then after that he came back again
Oh,
and ended up winning.
and breaking his hand again.
He ended up
Wasn't that
winning a
based off of,
championship this
like,
time.
The Great Depression was going on and all that.
Yeah, it was during the 20s. Another honorable mention, basketball.
Hey,
Anybody ever remember
That's-
basketball?
I have it.
Absolutely
do I.
awesome, stupid, funny movie made by the same people that do
South Park. Yeah.
and the
Oh, you know what pissed me off about basketball is like they would allude to there being like some type of nudity, and then like they'd make some bullshit to like where it couldn't be. Like it was such a like a play on the rating for the movie. So like it was just another one of their type of skits, but
Yeah.
pissed me off as a hormonal teenager growing up.
Looking,
Anybody mention Varsity Blues?
No, I'm not a big fan of that movie either.
Love
No, you
that
didn't like
movie.
Varsity. I love Varsity Blues.
Fucking, what the fuck's the hell's the coach name?
I forgot his name. John Voight
Yeah.
was the
Fucking, what's his
the
name
actor.
from Dawson's Creek is in it. He's boxing.
James Vanderbeek,
Yeah, and,
and then
Paul Walker's in it.
Fast
Fucking
and the Furious is in it.
Scott Kahn, who's Tweeter, who Joe talks about all the time.
Tweeter.
Based off that movie, then can we talk about not another teen movie?
Yeah,
Is it-
hilarious.
that movie with Chris Evans.
Yeah, Billy Bob's got another concussion.
Got a fucking counter on the fucking scoreboard.
And then all I have left is I have the movie that I thought Sean was going to mention. Hilarious movie. I don't know if it's the same one Jake is thinking about for Sean.
No, it's not. I can already tell you that.
Sean, did you have another honorable mention or no?
I do. I mean, my favorite, but
Go ahead. Say okay.
Caddyshack.
Oh, Caddyshack. No.
That's my
This-
Caddyshack, oh, caddy.
No, the one that I have honorable mention is Kingpin.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey.
That's a great
Yeah.
one too.
Folding with Bill Murray and what was
Randy
his name?
Quaid.
Jeff Daniels. Is that his
No,
name?
Yep. Randy
It was-
Quaid
it
or Dennis
was,
Quaid. Oh, Randy Quaid. That's Randy.
Oh, the Amish kid.
That was a
Zombie.
gangs.
Who's he was from Zombieland. He's in the new Venom.
Oh,
movie.
yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, okay. What do you answer?
Is that the one about
Yeah,
like
Right, Randy
people-
Quaid or Dennis Quaid's in that, or yeah, Randy Quaid. Sorry,
people
Jesus,
betting
fucking-
on
one of
bowling
them.
or something?
Bowling.
Yeah, it was a bowling league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that vein, The
Oh,
Big
Big
Lebowski,
Lebowski.
does that count?
Yeah.
Sure,
Is that,
that's
is that a
classic, too.
sports movie?
The
I don't really
dude.
care for that movie.
Huh?
That's
I
all right,
respect it because of
Okay.
like the impact it's had on society.
right.
But, like,
Big
I don't-
Lebowski?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually watched it.
It's okay.
That's the reason
I-
I liked one of my first alcoholic drinks was a white Russian because of that movie.
I'm surprised, Ricky, you didn't have on your list Rush.
I haven't seen it. So
Really, you haven't seen Rush yet?
I've not seen it.
It is on Amazon Prime, I believe.
Fuck. All right, I got a new
It's
movie
high
on
on
my
you.
list.
I've not seen it. I've not seen Ford versus Ferrari.
That's the list. That was
What?
it. I
Um,
love that fucking movie.
I was
That's
just
I
gonna
haven't seen that
mention
one.
it's really weird. No
Ford
one's
versus
talked about
Ferrari. It's
any
great.
racing movies.
Racing movies. I've seen Driven. That was stupid as hell.
Is that the one with Stallone?
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
that one's horrible.
They're kart drivers, and it's very, very bad.
It's horrible. And he crashes off the course in the rain, and they have to save him, and he's in a fucking lake and what on
Yeah,
What's the Tom Cruise Daytona Thunder? or
Tom
something?
Cruise. It's
Days of Thunder.
Days of
It's
Thunder.
not bad. That movie is based off of Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Bodine and Rick Hendrick and
Yep.
Richard Childress and all that. That was a good movie. The only gripe I've ever had of it, which was it was set in like it was like early 80s. And I remember when they're talking about Cole Trickle, and they never show him yet, but he's on the track doing testing in the car, and they're talking about him. And they're like, yeah, he's a 2-time World of Outlaw champion. And I'm like, nobody's won it yet since Steve Kinzer, and that's it. Nobody else. At that point, Steve Kinzer's a 20-time World of Outlaw champion. At that point, he's like an 8 or 9-time champion, and he's the only one to win. Nobody else won it. So just shut up. That's fake. It lost me after that. Good
Wow.
movie though. I like
The more you know.
yeah, Robert Duvall's in it. I like his character.
Talladega
We're having
Nights.
ice cream.
There
That's a
you
good
go.
movie. Yeah, but I don't.
How do we get ice cream?
Yeah.
Great movie.
Most racing movies I
That's a
can't
sc-
stand because they
Is
just
that a
they
sports
just-
movie?
Yeah, it's a
Special
sports
effects.
movie. Most racing movies I don't like because they over dramatize the crashing. There's just ridiculous crashing and cars catching on fire and shit. And it's just that's what they put in those movies. It's fucking stupid.
I just think of the scene of Talladega Nights and they're crashing.
I'm on fire.
That was
They're like,
on my
"Hell,
list.
Oprah
We're
Winfrey."
gonna go to commercial, and then they go Applebee's. Eat good in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
We're
You're
still
still-
crashing.
Yeah.
That was actually on my list as an honorable mention.
Nice. All right.
I was figuring there would be so many car movies, 'cause
And-
there's a lot of famous F1 documentary movies, isn't there?
Yeah, I wouldn't count documentaries as a movie
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. That's
There's a
more
lot of
about-
documentaries, and though like that's a documentary. It's not really a
Ooh,
film.
that-
Yeah, it's its own
That was another one.
category. I consider them
Okay.
more documentary than I do sports movies. Like documentaries. Okay.
That's fair. All right.
Drive to Survive on Netflix. I would recommend watching it. It's a documentary
Mhm.
about F1. It's forgotten
Nice.
me F1, so Drive to Survive.
Mhm.
Um,
Now that
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna transition, if you're. If
Oh,
you got
okay. I do.
anything else.
I was just gonna say I'm surprised none of us. I mean, being hockey, none of us said the Mighty Ducks.
Ha!
See, that was the one I'm surprised of. Mystery Alaska. I just thought
Oh
of.
yes.
That's
Fuck,
a
I forgot about that movie.
If they're gonna do a Field of Dreams style towards hockey, that's what they should do is go up to Alaska and play hockey up there.
I
Yeah, don't play at Lake Tahoe. The fuck was that?
want to see it. It's got Russell Crowe, but I've never seen it,
That's a good
so
movie.
that's why I didn't mention it.
Such a-
Then, I mean,
Slapshot.
yes, that's the other one. I'm more partial to that one because it's my dad loved that movie and I grew up watching that. So like, that was
It's
one of the big ones.
classic. I get
but-
it, but like it just doesn't hold its time. Like you can tell it did not age well.
No.
So like I don't know if I can really show to my kids.
No.
Miracle, like okay, we can watch Miracle. Let's see.
Yep.
Up on Disney Plus.
All right, Kyle, you ready for your transition then?
He's still muted.
I'm muted. Speaking of transitions, uh, now that we're all high up on sports movies and we're like, sports movies are so great. We all love sports movies. Let's drop it down a peg. What do you hate? I bet Rick has the most hate. Sounds like he's gonna have the most hate. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. You sound like you get caught up in the.
I'll go first.
All right.
Yeah, you can be first.
I got a couple controversial ones.
Let the fleet flow for the. Let the hate flow through.
I'll start with a new one, Space Jam 2. Fucking
Because
terrible.
it's a space jam.
I haven't even seen it, and I have no
All it
desire.
is fucking Ken James's fucking dick. Like, it's so fucking terrible.
Are the cartoon characters good?
Nope, they fucking desexualized fucking Lola Bunny.
Yeah, I wanted to fuck Lola Bunny. Like, Lola Bunny almost turned me into a furry.
Was that imperative for the first movie? Like that's like
100%.
That movie was like a
they
B+
had all the
movie. Then they added Lola, and now it's A+.
Well, they made it a plot because of the characters like Bugs and all them were in love with her, like heart throbbing over her. So,
Me and the wife broke the ice, and anywho, Draft Day.
What?
oh yeah.
Such a terrible.
Did you say Giraffe Day or Draft Day?
Draft.
Oh, that makes no
NFL
sense.
Draft.
That sounds way less exciting.
I've only seen a clip of it, and I hated the clip. It was like the ending. I don't want to watch it just based off of that clip. Yeah, I know it was supposed to be Buffalo, but then they moved to Cleveland.
They lost because of money, pretty much.
Yeah, they were going to charge them too much in fees and stuff, which honestly, I'm fine. I don't want that kind of movie to be associated with.
Tied to the Bills.
Yeah, give that to Cleveland.
They tried making it a love story.
Yeah.
It's football.
It's got Kevin Costner, who's like 60 years old in that movie, and he's telling his dad how he's having a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even going to see him graduate high school. You'd be dead.
Isn't his dad the owner of the team?
I don't know. In the movie, he died.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's a huge scene about the mom wanting to spread its ashes on a fucking practice field. It's so bad.
Yeah, that's named after him or whatever. Yeah, his dad is the coach or some stupid or something.
Yeah, he had him firing.
Yeah, he ended up firing his dad, and his dad. Yeah, it's
don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Horrible movie. Good call.
Next one that I feel like might be controversial. I feel like it was Sean. I'm gonna pick one out of three. I feel like Sean's gonna be the one that's
getting ready to be angry just in case.
Is Bull Durham?
What? Oh, I don't even know.
Never seen it.
It's okay. It's dated. It didn't age. Yeah.
And the next one was briefly mentioned. Mighty Ducks 1. I hate Mighty Ducks.
Geez.
Yep. So do I. I'm not a fan. I like the second one better.
Fucking controversy. I like the second and third. I hate the first one.
Why? Is it because they're too little?
Yeah, pretty much.
In the first, in all three of them, really the hockey isn't actually all that good. It's really terrible hockey. It's just like the plot doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, I got busted for DUI. Now I'm in control of children.
Yeah, that's really smart and safe. I'm on probation, so we're gonna have you coach kids.
And I will say this comes with a disclaimer. As a child, I loved the movie.
Yeah.
But as I grew up and started understanding things, I did not understand. Like, it was just bad. That's my.
Isn't that the one where they're like, they steal the best player from the other team and separate him from all his friends and stuff?
Adam Banks.
Okay.
That was the third one.
Oh
no,
because they're in they're in like the high school, aren't they?
No, the first one. College. It's high school. It's varsity. No, the first one is where they steal Adam Banks. They get the area rezoned.
Oh yeah. Well, the third one's the same. It's one of the kids that he goes to the varsity team instead of.
Yeah, he gets picked to the varsity team. Banks does because he's so good, and then he goes back.
Yeah, which fucking Charlie Conway's mom apparently didn't put out. Spoiler alert: she's not in the series on Disney Plus. And fucking Coach Bombay is trying to hook up with the other mom.
What?
I actually gotta say I did enjoy the show. There's a show.
I haven't watched the show yet.
A lot of people have said they've enjoyed the show.
It's very childish. So like, obviously it's Disney, like it's more for kids. But like, I didn't like, and some of the characters did come back. for the
Yeah.
show from the original movies,
Did,
but
did Goldberg?
Pretty sure he's in jail.
he's not anymore. He's out.
No, not out.
He's out now.
They probably don't want him near children though. He didn't get a DUI.
Disney probably doesn't want him at all. There's a reason why James Gunn was fired too, and then he had to get brought back because of fans. Disney doesn't tolerate crap. Really.
Can we is a little aside? Can we all try to quack at least
Quack.
once?
Quack,
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 quack.
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 Damn it,
Okay.
Kyle. I'd be so mad if I had to do the flying V with you. I'd be
Yeah.
I would be concerned that there'd be an actual duck behind me.
Was that good? No, probably not. Anyways, let's go.
That's my list.
Whoa. Okay. Can I go then?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had so much trouble with this. So I basically just picked movies that I know for a fact I've seen, but I don't remember anything about them. So that clearly they were forgettable.
It's fair.
So maybe you guys will be able to fill me in to why they were forgettable. Balls of Fury.
Oh, dude, no, that's
That's
fuck, I forgot about
Ping pong
the
one.
ping pong one. I babysat these kids once, and they wanted to watch fucking that movie, and I felt so dumb after watching it. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for bringing up that fucking childhood memory.
I'm sorry. You were babysitting as a child?
I mean, I was young. I was like
Oh.
15.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I think there's some guy who wasn't like a famous actor playing the main character and he played it like straight and it just didn't work. I don't know. Anyways,
George Lopez is in that movie.
oh, okay.
I haven't seen that movie in probably 10
You know
years,
what?
15 years.
Okay, now I gotta break this down because I'm gonna forget it. There's a movie
Right.
that I'm shocked nobody has mentioned. So I'm gonna write it down and I will mention it if nobody
think-
mentions it in their bad list.
When he said that, it made me think of another movie, and I'm wondering if it's the same one.
Ooh. All right. I got The Ringer. Sorry, I know you guys liked it. But it's like so I don't it's John Travolta's okay, but it's just I don't know. The plot was who is it? Not
John
John
Travolta?
Travolta. What's the guy's
Johnny
name?
Knoxville.
Johnny
Johnny
Knoxville.
Knoxville.
That's like, all right.
Clearly
The
I
wrong Ringer movie. we're
Stop! He
thinking of.
fucking cut off his fingers.
clearly I remember it very well. So
He scratched it.
there were some good moments, but it was like the plot was so predictable.
Name any movie. Jaws.
Cars.
Jaws.
That's a
That
good
was a
movie.
good movie.
That's our podcast, guys.
That is our podcast.
That's exactly what we're doing right now. All right.
Do you like Roadhouse?
That's a good movie.
I had to try to explain that moment with Rachel, and I'm just dying laughing. And I got the typical look of "you're a fucking retard." I was like, "Oh, you had to be there. You had to be there."
Uh-huh. All right. I also put Cars. I don't think that was a bad movie. I just don't remember it. I think I don't like Larry the Cable Guy, and he was in it. I think.
I don't agree with that list.
I saw the
Okay.
sign.
I saw the sun. What do you mean?
That movie. Well, that movie is pretty much based off of Gallup, New
66.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, Route 66, Gallup, New Mexico. We drove around. We saw the actual sign, Tomater, his sign at his shop there. That's a real place. Obviously, Tomater is fake, but yeah, you got the car up on the post and all that. There's a lot of actual things from Gallup, New Mexico that movie's
Shit,
based
I
off of.
didn't actually know that.
I didn't know that either. There's a
Yeah, I know.
Cars land at Disneyland.
Yeah,
Hey,
nice.
that's cool. But yeah, I don't have anything. I like Pixar usually. If I watched it, I'd probably like it. I just don't remember anything about it.
Good movie.
And
Maybe
I
three
also
of 'em.
put Real Steel.
That's a good movie too. I thought about
I don't
that.
remember anything about
I
it.
like that movie.
I don't
Is
mind
there
that
a kid
one.
in it?
Yes.
Yeah. She was just in something that I was watching. the
There
other
was
day.
robots fighting, which is probably cool, but I don't remember it. I
Rock'em
don't even
Sock'em
remember.
Robots.
I don't even remember who the main actor was.
There was supposed to be
Hugh
a second
Jackman.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Hugh
cool.
Jack-
Well, maybe I'll try it
And
out.
then who's the Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp? She's in it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Hope. Yeah, chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell's her name?
She's the
Yeah.
main chick in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Fuck you, Kyle. Your list sucks.
Yeah, I know. I'm not good at hating things. So somebody else who's better at hating things, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus.
Jake,
Jesus
you already
is
go.
alive.
Jake went. Shawnee, you
I've
go.
already went.
Okay, I'd basketball. Not a huge fan.
That's fair. It's a very
Me.
specific movie. They have very specific sense of humor.
And I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this one, but I hate the Rocky movies. Hate them.
I got nothing against. Like, I don't.
I
hate
can't
them.
stand Stallone.
There's so many too.
I mean, like, if it's on, I don't like watch it.
Change the
The
channel.
better
Yeah.
ones are the Michael B. Jordan ones.
Nope, never saw those. You could care
But
less. It's connected
It's
to
'cause
Rocky.
It's more about Michael B. Jordan, not Sylvester Stallone. But
Mm.
yeah, I can't argue with that. I
Yeah.
have nothing wrong with that.
I have no strong
Sean's,
feelings.
Sean's
about
list is so much better than Kyle's.
Rocky.
I'm
Fair.
trying to think if there is any other ones that wasn't really the only ones. Oh, that's not the right cord. My computer is dying. I just realized I never had this whole thing plugged in the whole time.
Don't die, Sean.
What's
That's
your
all I
list,
had.
Ricky?
Wow.
Mine, I have this movie I hated. A lot of it just because they're cheesy. The garbage picking, field goal kicking Philadelphia phenomenon. You watch that Disney film? It's about a garbage man, Tony Danza.
I just thought of a movie.
Tony
What?
Danza.
You guys are reminding me of so many fucking movies.
I do have another one then. That I hate after Ricky goes.
Just came up with another one.
So Tony Danza is a garbage man in Philadelphia, and he obviously throws the garbage in the garbage truck, and then there's the lever you move to make it crush the garbage, and he does it just by kicking it. That's how he does it. And then little kids around the town want him to kick shit for whatever reason, and then they let him have a tryout with the Philadelphia Eagles where he becomes the field goal kicker, and that's the last moment of the movie that I remember.
That
because
sounds
that's how
like a
awesome
great
it is.
movie.
Yeah, it's a
Sounds
Disney.
terrible.
It was like a Disney Channel original movie.
Oh no, did they play it serious?
Oh, I thought of so
no,
many
I
other
mean,
movies.
it was a typical Disney Channel movie.
Okay.
Another one I got.
Oh fuck, my list has grown so much.
Second String.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That just was added to my list. Go fuck
Well,
yourself.
too bad. I added it to my
The
list.
Buffalo
45
Bills
minutes
win
ago.
the Super Bowl against the Minnesota
Yeah.
Vikings on a fake field goal when they're down by 4. Why would you be falling for a fake field goal when a field goal wouldn't even win the fucking game? But I don't care. The Buffalo fucking Bills won the Super Bowl. That's all I care about.
Very, very dumb, straight
I
to
watched
TV
that
film.
at 4:00 in the morning on TNT. Fucking didn't care. I was so
Very
stoked.
dumb movie.
They taught the running back how to run by putting him in a cemetery.
Yeah, he just ran around gravestones and got hit by one. He ran right into one.
He ran right into it. I'm going to delete that off my list.
Yep.
movie.
You ever seen the movie Necessary Roughness? That's an
There's a
old movie.
show. I think
this-
they might have made it into a show.
Maybe
Unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness. They made it.
Necessary Roughness. They've called this one. It was made in '91. It was about this. I don't remember why, but he was old as hell in like his 40s, and he went back to college and joined the football team as the quarterback. And
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
then they turned it into a love story. He was trying to bang the teacher's assistant or something like that.
Terrible.
This one too. This will be the last one that I mentioned. I have a couple others, but we'll let it go. This one, I wonder if anybody's ever heard of it or seen it. Supposedly, they made it in '75, and then they redid it in 2002. And after they made the one in 1975, I was told that I haven't done any research, but I was told that they attempted to make it into a real sport, and it failed miserably because it's a terrible idea.
I already know what you're talking about. Rollerball.
Rollerball, yes, where you have people on roller skates, people on motorcycles inside of a small arena with the ball. I don't entirely remember how the game was played, but it
Basically
had
trying to kill each other.
That sounds
Yeah, that's-
terrible.
it-
Like everyone is
and it
gonna
was-
die.
The
Huh?
one guy, the lacrosse player from the, I'm sorry, in the remake, there's an actor. The main actor is from American Pie. He's the lacrosse player. I can't think of what his name is in American
Oh,
Pie.
yeah, I was just looking at the names too because I thought it was
He's the
Keanu
main
Reeves, but
actor.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Um, but yeah, it's like a dystopian world too, where like they're obviously, yeah, they're like they try to run away because they don't want to play anymore because people are dying, but then they end up killing LL Cool J. He gets shot with a rocket launcher. Trying to escape across the border on a motorcycle, gets shot
is
with
that
a rocket
illegal?
launcher.
I don't know you couldn't even finish saying that.
It's so dumb.
Was that part of the sport? Like,
No,
a
that was
rocket
them
launcher?
trying.
Basically,
No,
they
because
they had an owner that was trying to spice up the sport.
yeah,
And
they
by
wanted to
spicing
leave.
it up, it was by murdering people, raiding. And stuff like that. It's a
Okay.
bad movie, and honestly, like as soon as you said they remade it, I was like, I know what you're talking about.
Does
Very
Hunger
bad.
Games count as a sports movie?
Honestly, that should. That was I Hunger Games is awesome.
Those are
I
good
will
movies.
say I have two that I want to add to the list that I've liked.
So do I.
I will say one that I'm surprised nobody said was Karate Kid. Nobody mentioned Karate Kid at all. I'm not adding that to my list. I'm just I'm indifferent about it. I can watch it. I don't love it. Cobra Kai is a pretty good show at Netflix. If anybody has a password to Netflix, but
Go to your neighbor's house and steal their password.
The Replacements, great fucking movie.
Oh yeah, Keanu
I'm
Reeves.
talking about Keanu Reeves, great fucking movie.
I don't entirely. I was looking at that one, and I don't entirely remember the whole movie. To me, it was I mean,
great movie.
Yeah.
Have a plank going up to get the break coming down with.
Yeah.
Looks like I just jerked off an elephant.
Yeah, I remember that part. And then the last one that I want to add is Brink.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
That was a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, the roller skaters.
Yes. The Pup and Suds.
Yeah.
I
always the scene that I absolutely
There it is, right there.
the scene that I hate is when they're at the park and I forgot why. I think they were skateboarding dudes that were like in their area, and the guy's just like, "Oh, hey, skateboarding sucks," and the guy's like, "What?" He's like, "That's that kid over there said," and then like the skateboarders storm off to go interrupt the other people. I forgot why, but it was just the dumbest scene I've ever seen in my life.
Honestly, but like
it was very bad.
It has not aged well, but I love that movie. I don't care. Like that was a movie that I grew up with, and I fucking loved that. Johnny Tsunami, great fucking movie.
Oh,
that was a decent film.
I have two that I would like to add. One that I like and one that I hated. The Sandlot.
Mhm.
Love that movie. And then that I hated. This is a Disney Channel original, but Double Teamed.
See, I thought about Brink and Johnny Tsunami because Frick said straight to Disney, and I immediately thought of Double Team, and I thought of Luck of the Irish.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
That's another basketball straight to Disney Channel movie.
I don't know what Double Team is.
Double Team is
like there's actually a TikTok video of it, basically saying how it doesn't make sense at all.
There's these twin girls that play. One of them plays basketball, and she blows her knee out, and her twin sister has to go in and play, and then ends up being just as good, if not better, than her sister.
My sister plays volleyball.
That's it, yeah. And she ends up playing basketball for her, and then they're so good, they might be able to go play. I hear they're making a league. Go fuck yourself. But the stupidest thing ever was her special move was she like bobbed and weaved to the ball and then moved around him. Like, that's a double dribble. It doesn't fucking work. It's illegal.
The last shot, like you have 5 seconds left to do, and like she's got the ball.
It's just like,
and she definitely.
Or then she goes around him and then shoots. It's like,
yeah,
whistle.
Fuck it's travel.
Okay, cool.
Another quick one too. I don't know if you consider it a sports movie, but Cool Runnings. That's a great one. I love that movie.
Yeah,
that's a great fucking movie.
Tell me what you see. I see pride. I see power. I see one bad mother who ain't gonna take nothing for nobody. Tell me again. I see pride. I see power. I see one bad mother that won't take nothing for nobody.
All right.
Ever seen that
I'm
movie,
ready.
Kyle?
No.
I will say I only know that line because of a
Based on
coworker
true story.
Sean and I at a local hot dog establishment. Pretty much made me recite that line every time I worked with him.
Some people know they can't believe Jamaica, we got a bobsled team.
It's an exaggerated true story.
That's a
Very
great movie.
exaggerated.
Honestly,
John
I think
Candy.
in the last Olympics, not this most recent one. Well, that was summer, but I think the last one, I think they were in it. I want to say Jamaica had a bobsled team again.
Cool.
I think they
Good
did.
for
Yeah.
them. All right. So, do you guys want to talk about sports movies as a concept? Because we touched on it in the beginning, or do you want to just skip ahead to?
I would say now's the time to talk about it.
Okay.
I
So, yeah,
wouldn't want to lengthen.
Yeah, what do you guys like to see in sports movies? Do you like to see like super realistic sports, like really cool plays? Do you like to see high stakes games that are crazy and the team has to come together? Or do you like to see like the drama surrounding it or the cartooniness surrounding it, like the Space Jam and stuff and the Air Bud? What do you look for when you're like,
I like as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason why I didn't really care for Mighty Ducks, is because as a hockey, I say hockey player very loosely with me, but as a player that plays, as a person that plays hockey, I should say, it's such terrible hockey. The skating, the positioning, the defense, the goaltending, all of it's terrible. And then you go to like a movie like Miracle, where it's at least filmed in a way to replicate as realistic as hockey can be filmed as.
okay,
I would take Miracle over Mighty Ducks in a heartbeat.
okay,
Where like in baseball, you got Rookie of the Year, which I'm shocked nobody talked about.
Forgot about that one too. Or
Where-
Angels in the Outfield.
Angels in the Outfield, which is shockingly is not on Disney Plus. I wanted to watch it.
That's a good movie.
Where Rookie of the Year, a kid breaks his arm and his tendons are so tight that he could throw a fastball like 100 miles per hour. So it's like that doesn't make much sense. But then you get like Moneyball into it, and they're talking about analytics before there's even analytics, which is a huge deal in sports nowadays.
Mhm.
It's just like it's such a 180. So like for me, I would take as realistic as possible. I do
Okay.
like some of the gimmicky. Like I grew up and I loved Air Bud, but like now, I feel like
You're a sports
And-
nerd, so you're all about
right. So I
Yeah.
love sports and I want it as realistic as possible. I would still watch Space Jam over some of the like Any Given Sunday is a realistic football movie. I would watch Space Jam over Any Given Sunday because I just hate Any Given Sunday.
Mhm.
It's yeah. I mean, if it's supposed to be a comedy, like basketball, like I'm fine with it if it's all stupid. But when they try to make
What is that
You know, like-
basketball one with Will Ferrell?
Oh,
Semi-pro.
semi-pro.
semi-pro, like yeah, like
Yeah.
that's supposed to be a stupid comedy movie. I
Mhm.
can understand it. Animal,
He said
fucking animal
SMC.
sports movies, I just kick them all, throw them all out, burn them. I don't care.
Yep. Same here.
But yeah, like when they take a film that's supposed to be, realistic, and then they do a terrible job with it. Like Necessary Roughness was my thing. Like I can't stand that. Like try to make it at least as realistic. I prefer the ones where it's kind of based off of a true story, like Miracle or League of Their Own, Remember the Titans, that kind of stuff. Because at least like they have to stick to something. Like it's not. But I mean, then they'll stretch the truth a
dramatize
bit.
it. They had a love interest, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, yeah, I prefer realistic over that, unless it's supposed to be stupid, like basketball or semi-pro.
Okay.
What, Sean? I have something to ask to kind of add to this.
Yeah, Sean, do you
Oh, I
have what's your do you like the crazy realistic or the realistic ones that are super sports based, or the ones that are more about the lunacy? I mean, they both have value, and it's not like
I mean-
a movie's one or the other. There's movies that cross the line.
Yeah, like I like some of one. I like the realistic ones.
Yeah, I'm more along the realistic, like I know, like the Rookie is like guy that a high school teacher, up and coming, I could still throw 97 miles an hour, and he goes and tries out. Like, I mean, if that could happen, you never know. Like, that's kind of cool. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that was-
based on a true story. Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like 2 years.
Texas,
with the
and
Grays.
I live in Texas, and I didn't know it was a true story.
It was
And,
Tampa,
like-
Tampa, not Texas. The movie.
Yes, I'm saying he's from Texas.
Right.
The guy. But like in like The Longest Yard, that's like comedy, but that's got football in it and stuff. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, what's your take on sports and movies that's not the focus? Like something like The Big Lebowski, where there is bowling in it, but it's not the focus. So they probably don't represent bowling very realistically. That probably doesn't matter to you guys. But if there's a movie that's like Twilight,
oh,
and
I-
has
I-
a baseball scene in it.
I can tell you a movie that was supposed to be based off sport that was nowhere near based off sports at all, which was called The Love Guru with Mike Myers, where it was supposed to be about the Toronto Maple Leafs and them winning the Stanley Cup, and it was literally nothing to do about hockey. It was the worst fucking movie ever.
Oh,
I
it
know-
was so bad.
As bad as it is, I did take away something from it, and that is like
Justin
high
Timberlake.
five, break the tickle, tickle.
Tickle. Yep.
I do that with the kids, and they fucking love it.
All right.
So like that is my Justin Timberlake bad. But like you talk about like Tron. Tron had a game aspect in it, but that was far from the point of Tron.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that was
So
a
like I prefer
very
it
well
to
produced
be-
sport.
Yeah, some of it's CGI really.
Mhm.
But I would prefer the sport to be the main thing. Like I do love a League of Your Own. And that's probably more of the rom-com, or not rom-com, but chick flick aspect of the movie than baseball.
Mm.
But like to me, they did a great job of splitting it kind of down the middle for that movie.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
ask though, how do we feel about the movie Blindside?
Haven't seen it.
Don't mind it until you hear about the actual factual story from Michael Orr.
Yeah, he hates the film.
Exactly. That's the reason why I brought it up. Michael
I have
Orr-
I have never seen it, so I don't know what he's talking about. But
basically he said that they drama like
They
made
super
a-
dramatized, like,
they
yeah.
made it so like the family, I can't think of the name of the family that brought in Michael Orr were like angels pretty much, but it wasn't necessarily that.
yeah,
and they dramatized that his mom was a super drug addict and all this stuff when she really wasn't like that, and she
He
just really
basically
couldn't
said, like,
provide
the
for him.
Race played a huge factor into it, where the black side of it was dramatized in the negative, and the white side was dramatized in the positive. So yeah, he hate the movie that the guy is about. Hates the movie.
Oh man, that sucks.
I
I
don't
don't want
mind
a
the
movie made about me though. So
I don't mind the movie either. As a separate entity, I don't mind it.
Mhm.
But like when
Yeah.
you hear about stuff like that, it's like, man,
Yeah,
that's-
man, that really disheartens it. Yep, I agree.
Yeah. So yeah,
Well,
I
hold
guess
on. What was the one you had written down, Jake, that you said we were gonna forget?
Karate Kid. I was surprised nobody said anything.
Oh,
Karate Kid.
okay.
I mean, obviously the sequels were not good, but
Yeah.
like the original Karate Kid is so iconic, and Jackie Chan is terrible. Will Smith's
Horrible.
fucking terrible.
yeah.
Cobra Kai though is a fun show on Netflix.
That is a good show.
All right. Any final thoughts about sports movies? All right, I've got a couple, but they're probably not going to come out very well.
Okay, I was
I'll
gonna
try.
say like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were in Field of Dreams,
Oh,
I did see that they were extras, and
which it is on their IMDb. I just never thought about it, and then
Hmm.
like
I watched a video on it saying, yeah, they were extras at Fenway.
uncredited.
Moonlight Graham.
oh. Also, there's a movie called Beer League, and there's a movie called The Benchwarmers. So I thought that was interesting.
That's
Benchwarmers.
actually cool. I forgot about that one
Benchwarmers.
with Rob Schneider and David Spade,
athletes.
Are
Nick Swartzen.
you itching your nose? Yeah, because it's so big.
What? I don't know if I've seen these.
That was Napoleon Dynamite. I can't think of the guy's name.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Wears
Uh,
He
a
faded
bicycle
away.
helmet.
I haven't seen him anywhere.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, and
You're still out. You're still fat.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie now.
all right. So yeah, I'll just talk over Jake's giggling. Just carry on, it's fine. But yeah, I personally, when I went into this, I was like, I don't like sports movies. How am I gonna find these? But they run the gambit. There's all kinds of sports movies. There's like family friendly ones with chimps playing baseball. There's cartoon ones where there's Looney Tunes playing with people. There's inspirational ones that'll make you want to go out and form a team yourself. There's the ones that actually highlight really important issues of our history, like the 42 or whatever that one was. And it's kind of cool. I didn't realize how ingrained with our culture a lot of sports are. So
Miracle. It's a very
Nobody,
cultural based one.
mhm.
nobody mentioned Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox.
Oh geez, that's the most important one. We're gonna do a whole episode about Teen Wolf alone.
Or what's the other one? Is it Young Guns or Young Blood?
Youngblood, that's got a huge cult following.
Yeah.
Linus Omark, Omark. I have to specify because there's a Linus Allmark. But
Mhm.
Linus Omark played for the Edmonton Oilers, and he did that move where he gets the puck, does a spinorama, shoots 5-hole, and he scored in an NHL game.
Holy crap! Nice.
Like as soon as he gets the puck, he does a spinorama. Like it's really pointless. But like they did it in Youngblood, so like he did it, but he did it in a regular season game.
He was
And
just
he
trying
had
to throw.
Sabres. I remember getting into an argument with a friend of Sean's at a bowling alley, and he was saying he's going to be amazing. He's going to be the greatest coming of the Sabres, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, he's not. He's going to fade out like everybody else. He faded out like everybody else.
Mm. All right, but yeah,
It's a good movie, though. I don't mind it.
I forgot about that. What's his name's in that? Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe, yep.
Rob Lowe. Never seen it.
It was like his prime when he did that and The Outsiders and St. Elmo's Fire. Yeah, it's when Rob Lowe was like the hot man of the year.
Hutman.
Yeah, super young.
Mm-hmm. Fire, Sapphire. Anyways, so Avatar. Anyways, what is the thing called? NC? No, NC
We're doing Sean's segment.
QC.
Comment below what you think his segment should be called. Otherwise, he's going to have to come up with something, and you're going to have to like it, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Placeholder name is NCQC.
No chin.
Question corner.
Question corner. That's right. I couldn't think of what the key was. There's so many key words, but I stumbled on it.
No chin. Question corner.
All right. So usually when I put these questions together, they're along the lines of like scenario based things. So that's what today's is going to entail.
Role play.
This one involves the sports aspect. Usually that does and kind of coincide of what I usually ask my questions. But this one is that. So today I have a question. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got a text message and got distracted.
Okay.
So today's my question is: would you rather block a shot from Zdeno Chara in his prime? Yep, Zdeno Chara. Yeah, that guy. Zdeno Chara in his prime, block a shot, who holds the record for the hardest slap shot in the league at 109 miles an hour. Woo. Or take a punch from Michael Tyson, or Mike Tyson, I guess his name's Mike, not Michael. Mike Tyson in his prime in the ribs.
Do you get to wear shin guards?
Yeah, you're in full hockey gear.
Does Mike Tyson have the gloves on?
Yes, you're in a boxing match.
You trying to bite my ear?
I'll take the punch.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take the punch.
I think I would too.
Huh? Why do you guys want the punch?
Well, because taking blocking a shot from Chara. First off, comparing a frozen rubber hockey puck to a fist with a giant padded glove on it.
Okay.
Also, add on
Coming
to
in
that,
at a very hard velocity though
It's
too.
gonna
Man.
hurt. Like I'm not.
yeah, there are
So, yeah.
parts like, I mean, I have a basic ass chest protector. It doesn't protect my belly, and so if I were to block that shot with my gut, like that's gonna hurt a lot worse than a Mike Tyson punch. I'm pretty sure. If I could guarantee the shot is gonna go somewhere, like
Like shins.
you know, in the chest or so, like where there's padding, I might have to
Still, I
think
don't
about
know.
it. I'd have to
Okay.
think about it. I'll take a shot to the back. I've been shot in the back before with the BB gun. Like you're not even like guaranteeing. Like, what if it hits you in the face?
Right.
You gotta.
That's
Yeah.
I would do a punch because there's more control of where that's going.
Yeah,
I don't care how accurate of a shot you are.
and it's a slap shot.
which is super inaccurate.
Yeah,
So,
Mhm.
like, I would take a punch to the head than taking a slap shot that could go anywhere on my body with as little as protection as possible on my body, or as maximum protection. It could
and
hit
how
me
much?
with a shin guard, but doesn't
Still
mean
gonna
it's
hurt.
gonna hit me in the shin guard. It could hit me right where the tongue of the skate is and break my ankle. There's no
Yeah.
padding.
I always
there.
think about losing my teeth.
Ask Jay McKee with his staph
Mhm.
infection.
Yeah.
He almost lost his leg because of that.
Okay. I'm gonna say the opposite. I'm gonna go with the slap
Fucking
shot
idiot.
because I don't want to get a concussion. So if you
It's-
get
Head with the puck, though.
He's not
Oh,
hitting you in the head. He's not punching you in the head, Kyle. I said in the
oh, did
ribs.
you say
Punch
in
in
the
the
ribs?
ribs.
Oh, definitely that then. Yeah, it's fine. I can break a rib or two. That's fine. I
Yeah,
didn't
for a
want to
puck,
get hit in the
you
head.
don't- Who knows where the puck's gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah, puck
I
go
mean,
anywhere.
Blocking
I
the
feel like
shot, you stay on
there's-
your feet.
there's probably like a 70% chance it hits you somewhere that you're well protected because all the pads are designed to be where you're more likely to get hit.
Yeah, I know. Apparently you never saw Rick's arms after playing hockey in his goalie gear. But that's cool.
I bet he
That's
got
a
hit way
wicked
more
bruise.
often.
And those are with plastic pucks
Yeah,
from
I bet
from beer league players throwing them at me at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, imagine a 109-mile-an-hour slap shot coming at you, hit you
Frozen-
there. You'd probably break your
frozen
fucking
rubber.
arm.
Yeah, that's
Jeez.
frozen.
But no
rubber.
pads. That's a broken.
not plastic.
I took a wrist shot into the gut from our own teammate during warm up, and it was black and blue for 2 weeks.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, I guess I'm failed at realizing you said ribs because that's the way to go. But still, you get hit in the arms, but most of the time you probably get hit in the leg pads, right? If you weren't layering leg
Depends on
pads,
how you go down for a shot.
yeah. So I'm sure you don't get hit in the arm most of the time, and you probably have a good chance of only getting hit in the shins.
Kyle,
in the
remember
slap
that
shot.
time that I said shoot from there, Kyle, and then you shot it and it bounced and hit me in the balls?
No, sorry.
Like it can
I don't-
happen anywhere. And I was wearing a cup. It went behind the cup, caught me right in the
Oh.
nads.
Wow.
I was baffled by that. And then Kyle just proceeded to just take the puck and go around the net and go, "Are you okay?" And then shot it in the net like a
I
dickhead.
scored. I was,
Hey, if you tell us, that was probably the last time you scored a goal.
yeah, it's been a while. Sorry about that.
Oh,
What about you?
I'm taking the punch.
Yeah, take the punch.
All right, I think you guys have convinced me. All right, let's call
I'm
Mike Tyson.
Well, you
that who
guys
it
want to
is?
get hit?
The fucker could still throw. He just fought Roy Jones Jr.
That aim?
Yeah,
Did he lose?
it was nobody won.
Oh,
it was
yeah, it
just
was-
for publicity, but he was still throwing pretty good. They just were out of shape. But all right. And then
That was-
I did. Oh, good.
I was just gonna end. Sorry. You've
Oh no,
more?
I did have one recommendation. I know a lot of us like documentaries, and this is a sports documentary that is on Netflix now. But I don't know if anybody remembers The Malice in the Palace.
Cool, great documentary. I just watched it the other day.
Fucking phenomenal.
Great documentary.
Like I was blown away. I remember that event, like when it happened in real time, and I don't remember it being this bad, like from the media aspect and about the players and everything. It really broke everything down. I was like, holy shit.
What is it
Definitely
about?
recommend it. It's about the Detroit Pistons and Indiana Pacers brawl where they fought the fans with Ron Artest.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Meta workies.
Recommend that 100%. It is on Netflix. Very
Cool.
good. It's called The Untold Story About the Malice in the Palace.
All right.
Check it out.
I recommend that too.
Cool. All right, and that was NCQC. NCQC, or whatever you guys want to call it.
Gary
Yeah,
Busey.
like I said, like Jake said, put in the comments what you want our segments to be or whatever. Or just generally tell us why we're wrong about stuff. You know, typical comment stuff. Do we want to do an outro? Or-
Bye.
Okay. So that could
Let
be-
us know what you think of the new format.
Bye.